Hello grade 9 student. So in today's video we are going to do a full question paper of paper 1, guys. So paper 1 is the one that you are going to write when you write your May June examination. So you have to make sure that you watch until the end, guys, because I'm going to show you everything. Okay. Maybe before we start with our question, guys, let's first discuss this. What you need to know is that each paper is going to be 50 marks. Okay, you're going to write paper 1 and paper 2. All right, so paper 1, guys, contain accounting. You're going to be writing about accounting concept, and paper 2, guys, is a theory which you're going to learn more about business and economics. Okay, we're going to do paper 2 as well, ne? For this video, let's do paper 1. So you are going to have 3 sections. You're going to have section A, which is going to contain 10 marks, and it will be matching, or they say maybe true or false, or maybe they say choose the correct answer. Ne? This one is more like a multiple choice. Okay, then after that, section B, that's where you're going to do some theory that is related to accounting, and you're going to prepare a credit transaction, analysis of transaction, journals and data's ledger. Okay, and the section C, remember section B is 25 marks and section C is 15 marks. Okay, you're going to learn about a general ledger and a trial balance. The trial balance, you have to make sure that it is balanced. So I'm going to show you on this video how to balance a trial balance. It's very simple, guys, very easy. Okay, now let's start with our first question. It is question 1. I have to break down everything so that you guys, you can go and write and get a good marks, because I want you guys to get a very good marks, ne? Under EMS. Okay, matching items. Choose the term in column B that is the best match in the description of column A. Okay, they give us 1.1.1 until 1.1.5. 1.1.1, 1.1.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Okay, let me just write the way it is. Okay, now guys, they want us to match it with column B. Resell goods at the higher price to make a profit. What do we call that? We have a trial balance, expense, credit sales, trading business, analysis of receipt, sundry account, and double entry or double principal. Okay, so we have to choose the correct one. To resell goods at the higher price, guys, to make a profit. That's a trading business. A trading business is the one that deal with what? A profit. A trading business. When we say a trading business, it's more like we're talking about ShopRite, Spar. Obvious, they buy something and sell them at the higher price so that they can make what? A profit. Okay. Number 2, for every debit entry, there must be an equal and corresponding credit entry. In other words, they're saying that what is on the debit must be equal with what is on the credit. We call that a double entry principle. A double entry principle. Double entry principle says that whatever that you record on the debit must be there on the credit. That's accounting principle, guys. If you know this principle, you are going to dance. In accounting, you are going to dance. You will love accounting a lot. Okay. 1.3. Entry from this column are posted to the general ledger on the date the transaction occurred. This is what we call a sundry account. A sundry account. Okay. And number 4, decrease owner's equity in the debit side, what do we call this? It's an expense, guys. Remember, equity look like this. There is a minus and plus. So on the debit, we record expenses. On the credit, we record income. So that's why we are saying that this answer is expenses. Okay. I hope we are still together. The last one, the payment for goods sold will received at the later stage. We sell goods, guys, but we are not going to receive money now. We're going to receive it later. We call it a credit sales. It's when you sell something on credit. Okay. A credit sales. A credit sales. All right. Which means that something like a trial balance, analysis of receipt does not match with anything on this one. Okay. 1.2. Choose the correct word. Choose the correct word. 1.2.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Okay. We have to choose they give us two, we have to choose the correct one. A bank overdraft or mortgage bond is classified as non-current. Guys, mortgage bond is a long term. When we say non-current, we are talking about a long term. So the correct answer here is mortgage bond. Mortgage bond. Okay, because bank overdraft is a current as a liability, guys. It's a current because it's short term. You're gonna pay it within 12 months. 1.2.2. The bank statement or EFT is a source document that can be used in both CRJ and CPJ. That's a bank statement. Bank statement, you can use it for money that you receive, and you see the money that you paid as well. Because bank statement, you don't only receive, you can also pay, and it is gonna show. Bank statement. Bank statement. Okay. Then the next one, merchandise or consumable store purchase will be recorded in the trading stock column. Guys, this one is a merchandise. Merchandise is the same as inventory or trading stock. Okay. Merchandise. Merchandise is the same as trading stock, guys. Consumable is another stuff. It's indirect material. Okay. Assets or expense are recorded in the balance sheet account section. It's an asset. Remember, expense are recorded under income statement. Assets, equity, and liability is for balance sheet. Assets. Simple. Number 5. The credit limit or credit record indicate maximum amount that debtor can owe the business. Credit limit, guys. Limit is more like it's limited to. If your maximum is 5,000, they can't borrow you 6,000. They're gonna borrow you up to 5,000. Okay, it's a credit limit. Credit limit. Very simple. Then you will be done with your section A and 10 marks. 10 marks is a lot, guys. Imagine out of 50, you already got 10. It's a lot. Okay, which means that you almost left with 15 to get what? To get half, 50% on this paper. Okay, then the next one. The next one, we have to go to section B, and I think in order for me to write this answer properly, I have to rub this question. Okay, let me rub. So if you want me to record paper 2, guys, please let's just like the video, subscribe to this channel. You're just gonna see it when you go to playlist of grade 9. You will see paper 2 as well if you are subscriber of this channel. To subscribe, guys, is just free of charge. Maybe you can talk with your parents so that they can do it for you if you are struggling, or your older brothers or your older sisters. Ne? All right. And apart from that, we also have a online extra classes for EMS and mathematics. Ne? Come and join. It's online class. It's only 100 rand per month. Only 100 rand per month per subject. So if you want to attend maths only, it's only 100 rand. Come and learn with others, guys, so that you can be able to also ask if you have a question, something like that. It's gonna help you a lot. Okay, now let's go to section B. Section B started from question 2. Okay, and we have 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4. Okay, now let's read theory, accounting equation, and journals, credit transaction. And they say theory and analysis of transaction. They say the invoice below refer to a credit sales transaction where the business sold goods at a markup of 60%. Okay, and they say study the resources documents and answer the question that follow. Okay, now we have to study this invoice, guys. We can see invoice. It was sent to G. Smith, 10 Protea Street, Pretoria, and 1015. Invoice number 31, 44 Cricket Avenue, Johannesburg 1000, and the date is 15 April 2024. The name of the store is SA Sports Store, and they show that this person purchased 20 t-shirts, 50 caps, and 2 flags. Quantity is number of units that they purchased. Units price, it was 240, 56 rand, and 448. And the total for everything, you can see it's 8,496. Okay, and the term is 30 days. This person must pay within 30 days. Okay, special instruction, none. 2.1, identify the data in the above transaction. Who is the data? The person who is owing, who purchased this. It's a G. Smith. Simple answer, guys. Okay. Number 2, state the law which protect both business and consumer in the transaction above. Guys, the law that protect these two, in case if something happen or someone is not paying, there must be a law that guide them. Okay, business and customer. We call it National Credit Act. This is the name of the law that protected them. You must know this law, guys. It's going to come. I'm telling you, it's gonna come. Okay. Suggest one practice which business can put in a place to get the data pay on time. What can you do so that this person who borrow us pay on time? Number 1, grant them discount. You must grant them discount. Remind them via SMS. You have to send them SMS, or hey, you have to remember that you have to pay us, ne? And promise them that if you don't pay, we're gonna charge you interest. Guys, no one loves to pay interest. The more they charge you interest, the more you're going to pay more money. So if you tell them they are going to pay interest, they're gonna pay you in time. Okay, you just choose one from those. Okay. 2.4, analyze the transaction from the source document above and show the effect of accounting equation. Okay, they want us to do accounting equation, guys, on this one. Okay, accounting equation. We have to show side of debit, side of credit, and the amount. We're gonna have assets, equity, and liability. assets, equity, and liability. Amount, we have account debited, account credited. Okay, so in this transaction, guys, we are going to record two transactions that you need to listen very careful. When a business sold item, guys, you have to record two things or two items. You have to indicate a sales and you have to indicate the transaction of cost of sales. Okay, let's start with the transaction of sales because it is given. The transaction of sales, guys, remember sales is an equity, it's an income. Okay, let me draw this. We have assets plus minus, we have a equity minus plus, and liability is a minus plus. What does this sign mean? Assets is increasing on the debit and decrease on the credit. Equity decrease on the debit, increase on the credit, same as liability. This side, the first side is debit. The second side, the credit. Okay, so now remember the sales, guys, is an income. It's increased equity, it's an income, which means that we are going to credit sales because sales is an income. Simple. And now what do we debit? We have to debit our data. Data's control. Data's control is an asset, and assets increase on the debit. Data's control. Guys, in accounting, there is no way that you can debit both or credit both. You debit one and you credit one. Once you credit one, the other one debit, you're gonna get it right because you can't credit both of them. Make sure that in each and every transaction, guys, you know one item. Once you know that, oh, we have a bank and bank we have to debit, the remaining one just credit. You're gonna get it right. Okay, then amount is the total that we have. This person is owing us 8,900 496 and we know that our equity has increased and our assets has increased because of data's control. It's a plus. This side there is nothing. That's how you record it, but it's not done, guys. Remember, on top they say that the markup is 60%. We have to record the cost of sales. Remember, this inventory we no longer have it. It is with customer. What inventory is an asset and inventory is gone, which means that inventory is going to be credited because inventory is gone. It's no longer with us, né? Which means that we have to credit inventory under assets. Inventory is gone. Then we also show what cost of sales is an expense, which means that it's going to be debited. Cost of sales. Guys, this transaction, it does not change. What I debit here and what I credit, they will remain the same if they sold on credit. Okay, everything is gonna remain the same. We're gonna have a minus here because of this and minus here because of this. Okay, and this side is unchanged. Now let's come to the issue of amount. Remember, the same markup is 60%, which means that you are going to say 8,496 multiplied by 100 on top. It's always 100 even on the bottom, but because we are given 60, you're gonna say 100 plus 60 is gonna give you 160. And if you do this calculation, you're gonna get amount of 5,310. That's how you do it. Very simple. You make sure that you apply this correctly. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Question 3. Then after that we're gonna go to section C. Okay. Question 3. We need to rub here, guys. We don't have a lot of space. Okay. Then question 3, guys. They want us to prepare cash receipts, cash payment, and debtors journal. Okay. Let me first draw the line of cash receipts journal. You have to be patient, guys. Here, I'm gonna draw a very small line so that everything we can manage to record them. Okay. Here we're gonna have a dog number. We're gonna have a day. Let's just write detail here. And analysis of receipts. Let's have a bank, a sales, and let's also have a cost of sales. Okay, and the debtors control. Debtors control, and let's also have sundry account. Sundry account. Okay, that's why we are going to record everything that was not recorded the other side. Okay, amount. We're gonna have amount and details. Okay, so that's the column that we are going to use when we prepare our cash receipt. And also we have to draw for cash payment journal as well as debtors journal. Okay. Okay. Cash payment journal. The column will look like this. We're gonna have a dog, day, details, bank, trading stock. If we don't make them smaller, guys, they are not going to fill up in this board. Stationery, wages, and sundry account. Amount and details. Okay. Dog day, details. We have a bank, a trading stock, stationery, and wages. Okay. Then we close it, and the last one is debtors journals. Okay, this one is very smaller. It's just dog, day, details, sales and cost of sales. Dog, day, details, sales, cost of sales. Okay, then it is done. Okay, now we have drawn up the columns. Okay, they say that R. Dahi is the owner of Dahi Bookstore. He buy and sell published book, and the business normally use markup of 75% when the transaction is cash and 100% when it's credit. If markup is 100%, guys, 100 plus 100 is gonna give you 200. 75 plus 100, 175. Okay, you have to take note of that. And okay, we have debtors ledger as well. Debtors ledger. Okay, it was a bit longer this question. Remember ledger, guys, it's not a journal. It has a debit and credit. I need to draw first and see if this is appearing on the screen. Okay. Okay, yes, it is appearing. Okay. Let's quickly do this question. Transactions. Process the EFT of 132 of 6,100 as payment of Goosebump traders. 5,000 was for trading stock and the balance was for printer. Guys, the total that was paid, you know, payment is a cash payment journal, which means that we have to come here. Cash receipt is when we receive money. Cash payment is when we pay the money. Debtors journal is when somebody came to us and buy something on credit. That person is not yet paid us, for like the previous question that we're doing. Okay, same as this one. Okay. They paid, this business paid 6,100. They paid it to who and when? They said on the 3rd of May, 03 May, and the documents number is EFT 132. Details is the person that we paid it to. We paid it to Goosebump Traders. Okay, Goosebump Traders. And we paid the total of 6,100. We have to write that on the bank. And they said that only 5,400 was for trading stock. And they say the balance is for stationery. How do we see the balance? This minus this is the balance. Okay, if you subtract, you're gonna get 700. 700. Done. Nothing that is going to affect a Sandra account because all columns they were available. On the 11, a cash sales merchandise according to cash register roll is 7,000 and cost price is 4,000. Cost price you record it under cost of sales. Okay, this transaction is going to affect two accounts. Number one, we are going to show that documents number, they just said CRR and the day is on the 11th. This is cash sales. And how much was actually received? 7,000. And we also received that in our bank, 7,000. Okay, the sales amount, it was 7,000. This is the only column that we are going to record the cost price. The cost price was given, guys. No need to calculate. It's 4,375. And Sandra account is not going to be affected. Okay. Then let's proceed to the next one. On the 15th, invoice issued to Ebiot for goods sold on credit to him. We didn't receive any money, guys, here. We sold on credit, which means that we have to come here. When? On the 15th. Invoice number 39. We sold to who? Bilton and the goods were sold by 2,600, and they never gave us cost of sales, but we have to calculate it because we know that on credit we use 100% markup, which means that we have to say 2,600 multiplied by 100 over 200. Remember I said that it's 100 of markup plus 100 from the formula, then it's gonna give you 1,300. Okay, next one. A stop order of 3,200 reflected in the bank statement as a monthly salary payment to bookkeeper J. Rowling. Okay. We paid a salary, guys. We paid a salary to J. Rowling. Is cash payment on the 20th. Okay. Then amount that we paid him is 3,200. And the column of salary, guys, is not there. This is for wages. It's not salary, which means that we have to go to sundry and say 3,200, and detail we write a salary. Wage is a weekly payment. Salary is a monthly. It's not the same. Okay. And the last one, Bilton paid 30% of the amount from the transaction dated 15, and the receipt number 24 was issued. Okay. What do we do now? Very simple. This person paid 30%. 30% of how much? On the 15. On the 15 is this one. He paid 30% of this 2,600. 2,600 multiplied by 30%. You are going to get an amount of 780. He paid 780. So which means that it's a receipt. E. Beaton, he paid amount of 780. We received 780 from our bank, and it's not sales, guys. We record under debtors control, because debtors control, that's where we record a debtor who paid us. Okay. And also, guys, this we have to indicate it on the debtors ledger. So because this person has paid, we are going to do what? To decrease his debt. Remember, debtors ledger, guys, is an asset, plus and minus, which means that because he paid, his debt is going to decrease. We receive receipt number 24, and we have to indicate 780 that he paid. Very simple. That's how you deal with this transaction, guys. Very simple and straightforward. Okay, I think now we can move to the next question. The next question is section C. Okay, the next question is section C. I hope you are learning something, guys. Please tell us on the comment section which school are you coming from, and also tell us your province, guys. I want to know where my followers coming from. Tell me your province, guys. Your province and your name of your school, so that I can know you guys. All right. I want you guys to get total. You have to get to total here. Accounting Solution SA, Simplify Accounting. So you have to get a total. Section C. Okay. Section C wants us to prepare general ledger. They want us to prepare 4.1 bank account, and it's gonna look like this. Bank account, it has a debit and credit, guys, and some of the amount was given. Let me write those amount that was given. So like opening balance 23,100. Okay, we have a debit and credit. This side is a minus, this side is a plus, because it's an asset. When we receive money, we record this side. When we pay, we record the other side. Okay? And the other one, they are requested us to prepare 4.2 cost of sales. A ledger account. Even in your answer book, guys, they will look like this. You will be given something like this. So don't worry about what I'm drawing. It will be there on your answer book. Okay, this one, they didn't give us anything. Yeah, on this one. Okay. The following records were extracted from the books of NEF Wholesaler on 31 March 2024. Okay. Use the information below and complete the following ledger for the month ending 31 March. Okay. So what do? It's very simple. So we've been given the columns, guys. Number 1, we have to get cash receipts. Cash receipts, because we receive money, we have to record it to this side. All cash payment, we have to record this side so that we can get the balances. So if you check under cash payment, we have to pick the bank one, guys, because we are preparing bank. Under cash payment, it is given. They give us amount of 127,882. You can see the second one, cash payment general, 127 under bank. But cash receipts, they give us question mark. Which one do we pick? It's very simple. Sales plus debtors control plus sundry account. You add everything except cost of sales, guys. Everything except cost of sales. It's gonna give you amount of 151,637. Okay. So after that, you check which side is higher. Obviously, the higher side is the debit one, because in total 23 plus 151 is gonna give you 174,737. You copy this amount and you write it even here, 174,737, and you do the balancing figure. What is balancing figure? Is to take this one minus this one so that it can give you this one, and it's gonna give you 46,885. Okay. Then the next one. Moving to the next one, the cost of sales. We have to check the cost of sales from these columns that we have. If you can check number 1, we have a cost of sales of inventory that was sold, which means that we have to say a trading stock, because cost of sales go with trading stock. You saw it when we do accounting equation on the second question. Okay, cost of sales, it was how much? 27 on the first one of cash receipts, 27,760. Okay, and the other trading stock is when they sold it on credit. The first one was sold cash, and the second trading stock is gone because it was sold on credit. 13,941. Very simple. Then you will be done with this 4.1 and 4.2. Very simple question, guys. All right. Now let's move to the next one. The next question. Okay. The next question, guys, is a trial balance. Okay. On the trial balance, I think the simple way is to copy everything. Okay. That's fine. I will do that so that you guys you can see everything. Because if we don't copy and we just write amount that is required, some of you are going to get lost. So in order for you guys not to have any excuse of passing, we have to write everything. Balance sheet, account, section. We have a capital, we have a vehicle, we have a trading stock, we have a debtors control, we have a bank, and after that we go to nominal, account, section. We have a sales, we have a cost of sales, we have a rent income, we have a wages, we have a sundry expense. Okay. Yeah, I think everything is gonna be clear. Let me write the amount that was given. For vehicle, 75,000 was given, and the trading stock 27,500, 15,250, and 55,975. Cost of sales 75,000. Rent income 36,000, and wages 15,000 was given. Okay, we have to recalculate this total so that it can balance. Number one, the owner's capital contribution at the beginning of February was 120, and she had increased a capital contribution to 140, which means that the total now for capital is no longer 120, it's 140. 140,000 is our first answer. Okay. To date, the owner has taken 8,000 cash for personal use. We call it drawings, guys. Personal use, we call it drawings, and it decrease. This side is a minus, this side is a plus. It decrease. Okay. It decrease by 8,000. Okay. Then the next one. The business use markup of 33.3% on all sales transactions. Okay. In other words, guys, because sales is not given and cost of sales is given, they want us to calculate using this 75,000 to get what? A sales. We are coming from sales going to cost. So we are coming from cost of sales going to sales. Remember, we have been applying a markup, but we were looking for cost of sales. Now, because we are looking for sales, we have to do what? A vice versa. Okay. How do we do vice versa? It's very simple. 100 is bottom, and the markup they said is how many percent? 33.33, which means that it's gonna be plus 100, and this give us 133.33. Okay, there is a comma, guys, here. Don't write 100, 1,000 something something. Okay, and if you do that, you're gonna get 99,975. This side is a plus side, this side is a subtraction side. Okay, then sundry expense obvious, they must come this side. Amount of 2,200 for sundry for stationery was excluded from sundry expense. Okay, so sundry expense at the beginning it was 2,050. We just have to add 2,200, and total now is gonna give us 4,250. Okay, then after that, no in other transaction, you just simply have to add everything on the debit and you add everything on the credit and you get totals. Total this side is gonna give you 275,975, the same as this side, 275,975. Very simple, guys. That's how you do it. I hope you learned something from this paper one, guys, and all the best. Go and write and come back to this video, guys, after you have done right, so that you can tell us how was the test. Okay, and paper 2 is awaiting, so I'm gonna see you on paper 2, guys. But don't forget to subscribe. Those who want to come and join extra class, contact this number on WhatsApp, so that you can communicate with administrator. Then they will help you with what with the class. It's only 100 Rand per subject. See you.